Most contractors don't lose jobs because they're bad at their trade, they lose them because they didn't prepare early enough. Hey there, it's Chris with Footbridge Media. We work exclusively with contractors and home service providers, and we've done so for over 20 plus years. We've helped businesses to get better leads and to grow without the chaos. Now, this isn't theory, this is a practical checklist, a good beginning of the year checklist, or really any slow time checklist. These are the things contractors should be doing before demand ramps up. Stick around to the end because I'm going to talk about the last item that separates contractors who stay busy from those who stay profitable. Let's start with the biggest shift most contractors are still underestimating heading into 2026. Number one, make your business AI ready and visible beyond traditional SEO. So here's the reality check for the real world in 2026. Homeowners are not just Googling anymore. They're now asking AI tools who to call when they need something. And AI doesn't recommend businesses based on keyword rankings. It recommends businesses based on reputation signals. So, your focus should be visibility in real places, not just your website. That means getting mentioned in public community content like local blogs, HOA newsletters, Chamber of Commerce pages, or sponsor listings. You can try tying your business name to your expertise through local news articles, through trade blogs, or through podcasts. Even podcast transcripts matter. You also want to make sure you're publishing plain language FAQs on your website, in your blog posts, posting that type of content on your Google business profile. You also want to encourage reviews beyond Google. That means platforms like Yelp, Angie, BBB, or Nextdoor, any publicly crawlable place. You also want to make sure you're asking customers to mention the service, the city, and the outcome in the review whenever possible. Locking down consistency is also important when it comes to your NAP. That's the old school name, address, phone number. That's also still helpful and make sure your credentials match across all platforms. The takeaway here is simple AI visibility is built by being talked about clearly, repeatedly, and consistently. If your business isn't showing up in context, it won't get recommended by AI. Number two is to refresh your website with conversion in mind. So not just a redesign for the sake of a fresh new look, it's a refresh with conversion in mind. So that starts with the basics like mobile usability and speed. Those are still non-negotiables. But from there, you want to make sure you have updated any outdated content. That's words, photos, and service descriptions. You also want to test drive your website. Make sure you are testing every form. Make sure your phone numbers are working and the tracking is working correctly as well. Your website should reflect how customers actually buy today, not how they used to interact with you 5 years ago. That's the problem with a broken or outdated website. It doesn't fail loudly. It quietly leaks leads. Number three, optimize your Google business profile for accuracy and trust. Your Google business profile, your GPB, is still going to be one of your most important digital assets. So a bit of warning here, if you already work with a marketing partner or provider, any changes you make to your Google business profile should be done in tandem with them, together with them. They may already have a game plan in place. We've also talked about how Google business profile verification issues are more problematic now than ever for contractors and home service pros. So when you do make updates to your Google business profile, do them very carefully. Don't make them in big scale or don't change stuff you shouldn't change. Otherwise, you risk suspension or outright Google business profile loss. All of that is to say, to make sure your Google business profile is as accurate as possible. Your hours of operation, your categories, your service areas. Remove any outdated services. Add fresh photos and real-world updates. Make sure your calls and your messages through your Google Business Profile are answered quickly as well. Your Google Business Profile visibility is only beneficial if you're actually answering messages and picking up the phone when those leads come through. Number four is to lock in an active review strategy. Reviews do not happen by accident. That's to say, good reviews don't happen by accident. Bad reviews are super easy to get. Now is the time to make sure you have a review strategy that is intentional. Set a realistic monthly review target. Decide who in your business, if it's not just you, who asks for the review, when they ask for it, and how they ask for it. Using automation can also help here, but make sure you don't lose human accountability. It's also super important to monitor your reviews consistently, not for just when something goes wrong, but also to reply to those 5-star reviews too. The contractors with the best reviews usually aren't the best contractors, they're just the ones who ask for the review the most. Number five, clean and organize your CRM. Bad data kills good marketing, so use any slow time you may have to clean house, to make sure you've got good data. That includes removing duplicates or bad email addresses, segmenting your customers whenever possible by service, by recency, or by the location you serviced. That will help you to identify potential opportunities for reactivating a customer, having them come back again, or for referral opportunities to have them bring you a new customer. And when your database is organized, everything works easier. Your email marketing, your follow-up, your retention, prepping it now makes it easier to do than when you're busy. And hey, if you like content like this, you'll also love Contractor Marketing 101. It's our free 7-day online marketing course that teaches you the building blocks of contractor marketing step by step. You can get access for free right now by going to footbridgemedia.com/free. Number 6 is to review last year's numbers and to tie them to operations. This isn't just about revenue. This is about looking at your job count, your average ticket, your profitability by service. Identify which services made you the most money and which ones just drained your time. Look for those patterns. Look for seasonal patterns. You can use these insights to help guide your future decisions, hiring decisions, marketing spend decisions, or focuses for services that are most profitable for you. The goal here is alignment to make sure that your numbers match your staffing and your operational capacity. If you do have the data in hand and you're not using it, you're just guessing at what you need to do next, and guessing wastes your time. Number 7 is take a look at your Google Ads performance. So specifically Google Ads and local service ads. If you're not running them at all, consider using Google Ads. As long as you've got a good return on your investment, it makes sense to try it. It's a possible avenue to get you way more leads more rapidly. If you are using Google Ads, here we're concerned about really that cost per click. You still need to identify how much does it cost for you to get a lead? How much does it cost for you to get a booked job? And is that a good quality lead of the leads that you want to get? If you're using local service ads, review your budget utilization. Have you been able to resolve any disputes, or are reviews impacting the visibility of your local service ads? At the end of the day, make sure your ads align with real availability and real profitability based on those numbers we talked about before. Now is the time to adjust those budgets. Now is the time to do these deep dives, not when you're already busy. Number 8, prepare your team and your equipment for the year ahead. Growth breaks unprepared teams. If you're not ready for it, it can be difficult to catch up. So confirm your staffing levels, identify any training needs early, and set expectations and goals clearly. That's not just for your marketing, but it's also for your tools, for your vehicles, and for your equipment. Smooth seasons start with prep, so make sure you are not caught unaware when the busy times kick in. Number 9 is to build a marketing calendar you can actually maintain. Consistency beats intensity. So you have to decide what channels are really going to be important for you this year. To map out those seasonal priorities, you can plan ahead instead of scrambling for ideas later. A realistic, simple plan now that you can stick to will probably outperform a really complex plan that you're going to probably abandon by March anyways. Number 10, the last one here, is to commit to one intentional improvement for 2026. Don't try to fix everything at once. Choose one area to improve meaningfully right now. It could be marketing, operations, customer experience, technology. Measure your progress continually and make sure you're being active in improving that part of your business. You don't have to be perfect right away, but being active and staying active gives you the momentum that helps you to build your business. The best contractors don't do more, they do better, and they do it with purpose. So here's the big picture. Planning beats panic, reputation beats tricks, and consistency beats bursts of effort. Contractors who prepare early will control their year. Everyone else just reacts to it. If you need help with your marketing visibility or your lead generation, the pros at Footbridge Media are always ready to help. Learn more about why thousands of contractors and home service pros just like you rely on Footbridge Media's contractor marketing services by visiting us online at footbridgemedia.com.